The idea of work for most people is related to the regularity of going to the workplace daily and performing specific tasks until the end of work hours, or moving between many places according to the nature of the work. And what we see in our world today, due to the advancement of the means of communication and information, is the emergence of new trends in the field of work and choosing a personal project in which one becomes the master of his own business. This new trend is represented in working from home. What helped the spread of this trend was the launch of the internet in the late last century. Many companies started to invest in and work in the field of digital technology, until the content available on the network became very huge and is still in a continuous increase due to the investments made by many major companies in this field, and the field of work via the internet has become one of the most lucrative markets in the world and millions of people benefit from working with it, especially after it became available to work and get money online from home, and indeed many young people are moving towards that type of work because of the pressure of the labor market and the cost of living. Working at home is divided into two areas: either you have your own business, or you work from your home and remotely for another company or organization that asks you for a particular service to do. The first type, to have a private business. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit, you can think of having your own business. It would seem to you that this type of business is tempting. It really is. But it is useful to think about other aspects of entrepreneurship. 1. Doing several jobs and activities at the same time, especially at the beginning. 2. Studying the market well and getting acquainted with the characteristics and advantages that exist in it. 3. Enjoy perseverance and diligence, and the most important thing is that you have a spirit of enthusiasm and challenge in order to stand in the face of crises that may confront you. 4. Enjoying patience, as we know, is a key that leads to all goals, because your business may be delayed by a few months until the profit is witnessed, and in this context it is essential that you have patience and morale to continue. The second type, which most workers do freely from home, is to provide services to sites or people in exchange for a certain amount of money that is determined in advance for that service, and there are many global sites that work as a medium to sell those services to ensure the level of service from the provider, and get the money from the recipient of the service as well. The areas of self-employment via the internet. Self-employment requires from the home via the internet the person has good skills that qualify him for success, especially in light of the intense competition and the high number of service providers in their skills as well, and the services that can be provided are programming and creating websites for individuals and companies, or graphic design for sites and pages, social networking sites, as well as design for individuals and selling products via the internet. Are also content creation works among the most required and accepted by many young people, whether by writing articles and blogs, or by creating and designing video, or not. Rod presentations, as is the field of translation of articles and books of business that can be easily obtained online with the presence of many designated sites middleware, and recently became pages and means of social communication of the most required tasks with information requirement for marketing and techniques of digital work management. The operator engaging in this form of business is called a freelancer or freelancer. So in remote work, the work is during a specific period, and there is no fixed or permanent contract, but rather it is temporary and ends with the end of the time of the service or project. As for the salary of the self-employed, there is no fixed amount. The more he gets projects and businesses, the more income he earns. The advantages of working from home. 1. No need to go out and return in times of crowding. This factor is very important to you if you live in big cities that are full of people. Especially in today's world, the era of speed, where time becomes an important and essential factor that cannot be wasted, then you feel that spending an hour or an hour and a half of your time each day going and the amount of time itself to return is a heavy matter and prevents from maximizing the use of time and increasing productivity in work and life. The remote work model, work from home, came as a way to completely get rid of this problem. Imagine the profit in your time. If you have a family, you know very well the importance of spending every minute near your loved ones. This factor is very important and affects a lot, especially if you have children. It is important for parents to be near children from their first 5 years. This period is most important for their development. During this period the child's brain grows, and his perceptions are complete, and studies have shown that motivational interactions between the child and parents have a direct impact on the child's development of his cognitive, social and emotional capabilities. The option to work from home helps parents stay closer to their children and children for longer periods. 3. The ability to manage and control time completely freely. In an era of speed and technical progress, time management, with the best methods, is a very urgent necessity for one's success on a personal and professional level. When working from your home, you can decide the hours during which you want to work: dawn hours, evening hours, Afternoon hours. This flexibility is very important because it is an alternative to the productivity factor. You can be more productive when working during the hours most suitable for you. For the possibility of economy and saving expenses. When you work at home, you save on dining expenses in restaurants, spending on public transportation or fuel costs for your private car. And if you save these costs over the course of a week, you can take advantage of these funds to invest in your business, pay for other important costs, collect additional money at the end of the week and spend it on your children, or put the extra money you saved in a savings bank. 5. Enjoying a healthy lifestyle. When you enjoy rest and relaxation in the rhythm of your daily life, eat home food that contains all the healthy nutrients, and sleep the daily premium that you see good for you, your health improves a lot. Health, is an alternative to a harmonious life based on rest, balanced food and balanced sport. The disadvantages of working from home. 1. Not enjoying privacy regarding work. Since the work will be done from home, and it is the place where your family, or even some of your relatives, live with you, you may have difficulty maintaining the privacy framework that your business must always be surrounded by. In the simplest examples, a family member might interrupt you multiple times, or people come to visit you or visit your family, and other common things happen. 2. You may have to work in a place that is not fully prepared. To work from your home, you must create a place that is quiet and does not distract your thoughts. In addition to being commonplace, it must fit the health conditions of the body and the integrity of the spine. For example, it is important for you to have a chair and a table to sit and do your work, because sitting all the time on the bed, for example, is not considered a healthy condition and will negatively affect your body and the shape of your spine, in addition to the pain and aches that accompany it. Ways to profit and work from home. There are many ways to work and profit from inside the house. Examples of these methods. 1. Selling services. 2. Profiting from YouTube. 3. Making home accessories. 4. Making meals and sweets. 5. Blogger. 6. Bookkeeper. 7. Data entry. And many different methods to work at home. Among the most important advice that you prefer to follow when working from home: prepare a suitable place to work, with air and sunlight attached to it. It is important to work in a good environment. Organize your time well and keep the workplace permanently clean. Work hard and don't get lazy or scattered. Contact with people who are more experienced than you to benefit from them in developing your business. Set yourself a vacation away from work, and enjoy it so much that you return to work full of energy and vitality.